Today we're going to unravel one of the biggest mysteries and sources of confusion in the fascinating world of poultry, the enigmatic barred plumage. You've surely seen them, those chickens with their unmistakable stripes that make them look both elegant and rustic. But have you ever wondered if all barred chickens are actually the same breed? I assure you, the answer will surprise you. The barred pattern is, without a doubt, a timeless classic in the chicken coop, and for good reason. Its beauty is undeniable, and its popularity has spread worldwide, making these chickens favorites for both production and ornamentation. However, behind those very similar stripes hide at least 4 unique breeds, each with its own history, purpose, and characteristics that make them very different from each other. And knowing how to distinguish them isn't just useful, it will turn you into a true expert. If you like the video, please give us a like and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our weekly videos we upload for you. In this video, we'll guide you step by step so you can accurately identify the main stars of this pattern: the venerable Plymouth Rock, the robust Amrock, the elegant Cuckoo de Rennes, and the historic Dominique. Get ready to discover their origins, their unique peculiarities, and most importantly, which of these magnificent birds is the perfect choice for your chicken coop, according to your needs and preferences. Stick with us until the end, because I guarantee you'll learn something new that will make you see these chickens through different eyes. To begin our deep dive into the world of barred chickens, it's essential to understand what this pattern truly means on their plumage. Barring refers to those distinctive alternating bands of light and dark color that run across their feathers, creating a unique visual effect that makes them unmistakable. This pattern isn't random. It's the result of a specific genetic trait that has been carefully selected and fixed over generations by breeders worldwide, who saw in it not only beauty, but also, in some cases, a form of natural camouflage in rural environments. This genetic trait, responsible for barred or cuckoo, as it's known in some variations, is fascinating in itself. Individual feathers display these color bands, and when they overlap on the bird's body, they create that characteristic striped appearance we associate with these breeds. It's proof of the incredible genetic diversity that exists in chickens, and how breeders have managed to shape it to obtain birds with very specific purposes and aesthetics. It is precisely this shared genetic basis that often leads to confusion between different breeds that, at first glance, might appear identical. However, and this is where the key to our mystery lies, despite sharing the barring gene, each of the 4 breeds we'll explore today has evolved in different geographical contexts and with distinct breeding goals. This has led to subtle but important variations in the barring pattern itself, in their body structure, temperament, and productive capacity. It's this richness of differences that makes each one special and suitable for various poultry keeper needs. Pay close attention to the details we'll provide, because they will be the key to distinguishing them masterfully. The barred pattern that we observe in these breeds is not merely aesthetic. It is the result of a specific gene, known as the gene B. This gene is dominant and, crucially, it is sex-linked, which means that it resides on the Z sex chromosome of chickens. To understand it simply, in birds, males have 2 Z chromosomes, while females have 1 Z and 1 W chromosome. The presence of this dominant gene on the Z chromosome is what produces those alternating light and dark-colored bands on the feathers, giving them that characteristic appearance. It's important to note that, while the main barring gene is the same, the intensity and sharpness of the bars can vary slightly among breeds. This is due to the influence of other modifier genes that act alongside the main barring gene. These additional genes refine or alter the basic pattern, giving each breed its unique signature in the plumage. That's why, although all are barred, a Plymouth Rock will have sharper bars than a Cuckoo de Rennes, which sports a more dirty or irregular pattern, and a Dominique with its zigzag barring. Now let's talk about one of the most practical and valued characteristics that this sex-linked barring pattern can offer breeders: the ability to sex chicks at hatch. Yes, you heard that right. In some of these barred breeds, you can visually differentiate male from female chicks from day one, simply by observing their plumage or certain markings. This is a huge benefit, as it allows you to optimize your flock management from the start, separating meat birds from future layers without the need for more invasive methods, or waiting weeks for secondary sex characteristics to develop. How does this genetic magic work? Generally, male chicks of these sexable at hatch breeds are born with a larger, more defined white spot on the top of their head, or the barring on their embryonic feathers is more diffuse or even absent. In contrast, female chicks usually have a smaller, less defined head spot, or in some cases, lack it entirely. Additionally, the barring pattern on females might be slightly sharper from the beginning, or their leg color might subtly differ, although the head spot is the most common indicator. Of our four main characters, the Barred Plymouth Rock, especially in well-established lines, is the classic and most well-known example for its sexability at hatch, making it one of the most reliable breeds for this practice. The Amrock, being a direct descendant of the Barred Plymouth Rock and having been genetically selected in Germany, also shares this sexability characteristic in many of its lines, though the clarity of the markers can vary. However, the Dominique and the Coucou de Rennes, although also barred, are generally not considered sexable at hatch in the same clear and reliable way by plumage markings. For these latter breeds, early sex differentiation usually requires more traditional methods like vent sexing, or simply waiting for them to develop secondary male or female characteristics. Let's move on to the secret trick that will allow you to identify one of our stars instantly, a tip that few know and will save you a lot of headaches. Most people confuse these barred chickens because of their similar striped plumage, but there's a key element in their anatomy that will give you the answer immediately, revealing one of their identities unmistakably. This is the first step to becoming a barred chicken detective. Take a good look at the chicken's head, specifically the comb. While three of the most common barred breeds, the Plymouth Rock, the Amrock, and the Coucou de Rennes, feature a single comb, the classic upright comb we usually see on many chickens, there's a notable exception that breaks this pattern. This is where our first star, the venerable Dominique, comes in. She, and only she among these four, has a very particular comb that distinguishes her instantly. The Dominique is characterized by having a rose comb. This comb is flattened, wide, and covered with small bumps, ending in a spike pointing backward. It's her unmistakable signature. This trait is not only aesthetic, but also gives her greater frost resistance, making her ideal for cold climates. So the next time you see a barred chicken with a rose comb, you'll immediately know you're looking at an authentic Dominique, an American pioneer with history and impressive adaptability. Now that we've unraveled the mystery of the Dominique, let's move on to the first of our single-comb triplets, the iconic Plymouth Rock. This breed is, without a doubt, one of the living legends of American poultry, with a history dating back to the mid-19th century in New England. It was quickly adopted by farmers across the country, becoming the standard farm chicken par excellence thanks to its incredible versatility and unparalleled robustness. It's a true testament to ingenuity in poultry breeding. The Plymouth Rock is the archetype of the dual-purpose chicken. This means it excels equally in both meat and egg production. Its body is robust, well-proportioned, making it ideal for the table, while its laying ability is outstanding. A healthy Plymouth Rock hen can lay between 180 and 250 large brown eggs per year, making it a fantastic choice for those seeking self-sufficiency in the coop or consistent production for the local market. Among the Plymouth Rock varieties, the Barred Plymouth Rock, or simply Barred Rock, is the most famous and recognizable. Its barred pattern is particularly sharp and uniform, with well-defined black and white stripes that give it a distinctive and elegant appearance. Beyond its aesthetics, its temperament is another of its great virtues. They are generally docile, calm, and very easy to handle birds, making them perfect for beginners or for family coops, where they will coexist with children. They are curious but not overly nervous, adapting well to various environments. In addition to its production and temperament, the Plymouth Rock is known for its hardiness. They are rustic birds that tolerate climate changes well and are not excessively prone to diseases, provided they receive basic care. Their adaptable nature has kept them relevant for over a century, proving that a well-designed breed endures. It's a safe choice for any poultry project seeking efficiency and reliability without major complications. If you're looking for a chicken that has it all, good egg and meat production, a friendly temperament, and proven hardiness, the Plymouth Rock is undoubtedly one of the best options you can consider. Its presence in your coop will not only be productive, but will also add a touch of history and distinction with its iconic barred plumage. It's the perfect choice for those who want a reliable and versatile breed, capable of adapting to almost any situation. Continuing with our single-comb triplets, we now delve into the world of the Amrock, a breed that, although visually very similar to the Barred Plymouth Rock, has a distinct identity and purpose forged in German lands. The Amrock is, in essence, the German interpretation of the Barred Plymouth Rock. It was developed in Germany from the same American genetic lines, but with a slightly different selection goal. German breeders sought to further accentuate robustness and meat production capacity, creating a version that better suited their own needs and conditions. Physically, the Amrock shares that characteristic barred pattern of black and white stripes, similar to the Plymouth Rock. However, if you observe closely, you might notice that, in general, the Amrock tends to be a bit larger and more robust. Its bone structure is heavier, and its muscle mass is more pronounced, reflecting that emphasis on meat production that was the goal of its development. Sometimes, its barring might appear slightly more diffuse or less sharp compared to the pure barred Plymouth Rock, giving it a slightly different appearance that trained eyes can recognize. Despite its inclination towards meat production, the Amrock doesn't lag behind in its laying ability. It remains an excellent dual-purpose chicken, capable of producing a good number of large, consistent brown eggs, though perhaps slightly fewer than more specialized Plymouth Rock laying lines. This versatility makes it very attractive for farms seeking a balance between meat production and a good quantity of eggs, without having to maintain two separate breeds for each purpose. Its efficiency in converting feed to meat and eggs is noteworthy. Regarding its temperament, the Amrock is as docile and calm as its American relative. They are friendly birds that adapt well to coop life and are easy to handle, making them suitable for both experienced breeders and beginners. Their calm nature also helps them be less stressed, which in turn translates into better production. Furthermore, their innate robustness makes them quite resistant to common diseases and able to withstand various climate conditions, a highly valued trait in any poultry operation. In essence, if your poultry project benefits from a barred chicken that offers a bit more size and meat capacity without sacrificing good egg production, the Amrock is a formidable candidate. It represents an interesting evolution of the classic Plymouth Rock, adapted to meet specific production needs, while maintaining the temperament and hardiness qualities that make barred breeds so popular and reliable in the modern chicken coop. Leaving American and German lands, we now travel to the picturesque region of Brittany, France, to discover a poultry gem with a very particular charm, the Coucou de Rennes. This breed, unlike the previous ones, has a history of resurgence, having been on the brink of extinction in the 20th century before being rescued by enthusiastic French breeders. Its name, Coucou, cuckoo in French, comes from the unique pattern of its plumage, which evokes the mottled plumage of the famous cuckoo bird, giving it a clearly distinguishable visual identity. The pattern of the Coucou de Rennes is barred, yes, but with its own style that differentiates it from the more orderly barring of the Plymouth Rock or the Amrock. Its plumage is a mix of dark gray, almost black, and dirty white or grayish, creating a more irregular and diffuse effect, less sharp than the well-defined stripes of its American cousins. This characteristic gives it a more rustic appearance and, for many, a more natural or wild beauty. Visually, it won't be confused with a barred rock if we observe its barring up close. Historically, the Coucou de Rennes has been highly valued, and in fact, its main purpose focuses on producing exceptional quality meat. Its growth is slower than that of an industrial broiler, which allows its meat to develop an unparalleled flavor and texture, highly appreciated in French gastronomy as a gourmet product. They are birds with good body conformation, accumulating lean and flavorful meat. This makes them a preferred choice for those seeking high-value meat production, whether for personal consumption or specialized markets. In addition to its excellent meat, the Coucou de Rennes is also a good layer. Although it won't reach the numbers of an Isa Brown or a Plymouth Rock specialized in eggs, it can produce a decent number of medium to large eggs, with an attractive cream to lightly tinted color. Its temperament is rustic and active. These birds enjoy foraging and freedom, searching for their food and adapting very well to extensive systems where they can develop their musculature and express their natural behavior. This autonomy reduces the need for supplemental feeding and makes them quite resistant to diseases. The Coucou de Rennes breed is the ideal choice if your priority is meat quality, with the added benefit of respectable egg production. Its cuckoo plumage gives it a special charm, and its rustic nature and love for foraging make it perfect for environments where it can roam freely. It represents French poultry tradition, offering a final product that satisfies the most demanding palates and a very rewarding breeding experience. To complete our quartet of barred chickens, we return to the United States to meet the Dominique, a breed that not only shares the striped pattern, but also holds the title of being one of the oldest chicken breeds in America. Its history is intertwined with the origins of poultry farming on the continent, being one of the first breeds developed and raised specifically on American soil. Its robustness and adaptability made it extremely popular among early settlers and farmers, solidifying its place as a true pioneer in the chicken coop. The Dominique is, like the Plymouth Rock, an excellent dual-purpose chicken. Its size is medium, with a solid body conformation that makes it suitable for both meat and egg production. In terms of laying, they are consistent birds, producing a good number of medium to large brown eggs throughout the year. Their hardiness and self-sufficiency made them invaluable in times when resources were limited and chickens had to be self-sufficient. The Dominique's barred plumage is distinctive, though different from the Plymouth Rock's. It's often described as a zigzag or mirror pattern, meaning the dark and light bars are not as uniform or sharp as in the barred Plymouth Rock, giving it a slightly softer or less defined appearance. But the feature that makes it unmistakable and that we've already hinted at as our secret trick is its rose comb. This trait is its true hallmark and the quickest, most reliable differentiator from other single-comb barred breeds. Beyond its plumage and comb, the Dominique is renowned for its temperament. They are very rustic, active, and excellent foragers, meaning they are very good at finding part of their food in the field, reducing supplemental feed costs. They are known for their great cold hardiness, partly thanks to their rose comb, which minimizes frostbite, making them ideal for harsh climates. Furthermore, these chickens have a quite developed broody instinct, which makes them excellent mothers and facilitates natural reproduction in the coop. In essence, the Dominique is a breed with an important historical legacy and exceptional functionality. If you're looking for a dual-purpose chicken that is incredibly rustic, cold-hardy, with a notable capacity for foraging and natural brooding, and with the unmistakable rose comb that makes it unique among barred chickens, the Dominique is an outstanding choice. It's a chicken that not only produces but also adds a touch of living history and adaptability to your coop. Now that we have explored each of these magnificent barred breeds, it's time to put everything into perspective and reveal their key differences once and for all. The key to identifying them lies in paying attention to those small details that make them unique, beyond their similar plumage pattern. Think of this section as your quick guide to becoming an expert in barred chickens and astonishing your friends with your knowledge. The first and most crucial differentiator is the comb. Remember, the Dominique is the only one of our quartet that features a rose comb, flattened and covered with bumps. All the others, the Plymouth Rock, the Amrock, and the Coucou de Rennes, sport the classic single upright comb. This is the easiest and quickest trick to separate the Dominique from the rest. If you see a rose comb, you immediately know it's a Dominique. Once the Dominique is identified, the challenge narrows down to the remaining 3 with single combs. Here we'll focus on the nuances of the barring and the primary purpose. The Plymouth Rock, especially the barred, has a very sharp and uniform barring, almost like a perfect geometric pattern, and is the classic balanced dual-purpose breed. The Amrock, being its German descendant, is also barred, but it's often larger and more robust, with barring that can be slightly more diffuse or heavier, as it was selected for more meat. The Coucou de Rennes, on the other hand, sports a more irregular and dirty cuckoo pattern, with more blended gray and white tones, very different from the barring of the American breeds, and stands out for the gourmet quality of its meat, beyond its good egg production. Finally, also consider their geographical origin and general temperament. The Plymouth Rock and Dominique are pure American, the Amrock is German, and the Coucou de Rennes is French. In terms of temperament, Plymouth Rocks and Amrocks are usually very docile and calm. Dominique and Coucou de Rennes, while manageable, are more rustic, active, and excellent foragers, making them ideal for extensive systems where they can find much of their food. With these key points in mind, you'll be able to differentiate these 4 magnificent breeds without a problem. Beyond their distinctive barred plumage and combs, the temperament and care needs of these 4 breeds also offer important differences that can influence your decision. Understanding their personalities and requirements will help you choose the chicken that best suits your lifestyle and the conditions of your coop. Because it's not just about production, but also about coexistence and the well-being of your birds. In general terms, the Plymouth Rock and Amrock are known for their exceptionally docile and calm nature. They are friendly chickens that adapt well to controlled coop confinement and are very easy to handle, even for beginners or families with children. Their calm temperament makes them less prone to stress, which contributes to consistent egg production and healthy growth. These birds enjoy human company and rarely present behavioral problems, making them ideal and productive farm pets. On the other hand, the Dominique and Coucou de Rennes, while manageable, tend to be more active, rustic, and self-sufficient. They are excellent foragers, meaning they prefer to spend much of the day searching for food in the field, scratching, and pecking. This characteristic makes them ideal for environments where they have access to open spaces and can fully develop their natural behavior. Their disease resistance and adaptability to varied climates, especially the Dominique to cold, are strong points. However, their foraging instinct means they will need more space than more sedentary breeds. Regarding general care, all require a balanced diet appropriate for their purpose, layers or dual purpose, constant access to fresh, clean water, and a secure coop that protects them from predators and harsh weather. However, the Dominique's cold hardiness makes it a superior option for regions with severe winters, thanks to its rose comb, which is less prone to frostbite. The Coucou de Rennes, with its love for foraging, will greatly benefit from a more extensive living system, where it can optimally develop its musculature and meat quality. The choice of chicken temperament and activity level is as important as its production. If you're looking for calm and easy-to-handle companions, the Plymouth Rock and Amrock are excellent. If you prefer more rustic, active, and self-sufficient birds that thrive in open spaces and withstand extreme climates better, the Dominique and Coucou de Rennes will be your perfect allies. Consider these aspects to ensure not only productivity, but also the well-being and happiness of your birds. We have covered a fascinating journey through the world of barred chickens, unraveling the secrets of the Plymouth Rock, Amrock, Coucou de Rennes, and Dominique. Now that you know their key differences and unique attributes, it's time for the crucial question: which of these magnificent birds is ideal for your chicken coop? The answer, as always, will depend on your specific goals, the available space, and the type of relationship you seek with your birds. If your primary goal is versatility and reliability, a chicken that excels in producing large brown eggs and also has good size for meat, all with a docile and friendly temperament, then the Plymouth Rock is your ideal candidate. It's the perfect choice for the beginner farmer or for the family backyard, guaranteeing a rewarding and productive experience without major complications. Its hardiness and ease of handling make it a sure bet. If you lean more towards producing high-quality, sizable meat without sacrificing respectable egg production, and you're drawn to a robust, consistently growing bird, then the Amrock could be the perfect choice for you. Its development in Germany to emphasize these characteristics makes it a formidable option for those looking to maximize meat production without giving up the benefits of a dual-purpose chicken. It's a very efficient choice in terms of feed conversion. Now, if you are a true connoisseur of gourmet meat, you value exquisite taste, and you're interested in a breed with a history of resurgence and a rustic temperament that enjoys foraging, the Coucou de Rennes will captivate you. Its cream-colored eggs are a bonus, but its fame lies in the unparalleled quality of its meat. It's a choice for those who seek a superior final product and a more natural management, allowing the birds to develop their musculature and flavor freely. If you live in an area with harsh winters or simply seek a breed with deep history, incredible rusticity and cold hardiness, plus an excellent foraging capacity and a strong broody instinct for natural reproduction, the Dominique is your chicken. Its rose comb is a clear distinguishing feature, and its ability to thrive in challenging conditions makes it an outstanding choice for those seeking self-sufficiency and resilience in their coop. It's a chicken that takes care of itself. Consider your priorities: abundant eggs, quality meat, climate resilience, friendly temperament, or foraging autonomy. Each of these magnificent barred breeds has something unique to offer, and the right choice will make your poultry experience even more satisfying and aligned with your goals. And so we come to the end of our journey through the fascinating world of barred chickens. We hope this definitive guide has provided you with the knowledge and confidence necessary to differentiate these four iconic breeds: the classic Plymouth Rock, the robust Amrock, the elegant Coucou de Rennes, and the pioneering Dominique. Each one, with its unique barring pattern, comb type, temperament, and purpose, demonstrates the incredible diversity and genetic richness that exists in poultry. Now that you're a true connoisseur, you'll be able not only to identify them, but also to appreciate the subtle yet important characteristics that make each one so special. Remember that choosing the right breed for your coop is a fundamental step for the success and satisfaction of your poultry project, whether you're looking for eggs, meat, or simply the joy of having these beautiful birds in your home. Knowing how to differentiate between them will open up a range of possibilities and allow you to make more informed decisions. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these four barred chickens is your favorite now? Do you already have any in your coop and want to share your experience with us? Leave your comment below and join the conversation. If this video was helpful, please give it a like, share it with other chicken enthusiasts, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming guides, tips, and poultry adventures. Turn on the notification bell to be the first to see our new videos. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next coop adventure. To your success, fellow breeder. Until next time.